and then this inside curve here on the entry to the Vanya chicane, and then that inside curve there, and both of those inside curves very notorious for spinning people, and that is an example. Joe going around on the exit sometimes, and let's see what the first lap will be. It's a 1:45.1 on the medium tyre for Moore Island. Sasha will be next, a 1:44.0 on the soft tyre, and then it will be Kai Lawler in the Williams, who recently gave himself a 43.8, and Josh, XGP, goes third, and Josh goes into third, as Moore Island has had a crash on the exit, and so has Frosty Life with a narrow patch. Frosty Life has crashed at Radion, and Moore Island has crashed at No Name, so two of the big pole contenders are out of qualifying just after the first bank up, and that is a big wreck from Moore Island, just out of No Name. And and within the first 7 minutes of qualifying, we already see, very close. Sasha's obviously gone wide out of launch point. Jim Bob goes on to provisional pole, 43.4 on the softs, but keeps it valid this time out of Lacom and now into Stabilo. He's really pushing that car, is F1 Union, and has to lift off a little bit on the exit, and there he's in the wall, so that means that F1 Union won't be going again. We could have a new pole sitter here. It's either Jim Bob or Josh that are going to be doing this. Jim Bob and Josh are the drivers who are going to put it on pole. F1 Union is putting it in a wall. Jim either, let's see what he can do as he comes up to the line. He won't do it. That means that Jim Bob is on pole position. The Belgian Grand Prix. What is happening? Jim Bob is... Here come the lights then. It's the 5 lights for the Belgian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. Jim Bob seems to have got the better start, and he'll probably be leading down into turn 1 into La Source. Jim Bob holding the lead into the first corner, but Chicken Rosary trying to defend the outside for Sasha. Once again, Sasha getting a good start, and up into second place. Now on the approach to Eau Rouge. Who's gonna be risky into Eau Rouge? They all seem to be going through pretty cleanly. Jim Bob keeping the lead. Chicken Rosary side by side with Sasha down the Camel Straight, as we have Kai in the background. They're 3 wide. XGP, Sasha, and Chicken Rosary, but we have a VSC to calm things down. Kai has ended up in the wall after going through Eau Rouge for... In fact, Josh has got a 3-second time penalty already. As soon as I talk about warnings, Josh gets a 3-second time penalty. As we've got a spin at Moore Island. Moore Island, the championship leader, has spun it at Pouon. That is a big moment in the championship. That could be a big flashpoint, as F1 Union, one of his main championship rivals, is now 5th, with Frosty Life 6th. As there's Jim Bob! Jim Bob has spun! Jim Bob and Chicken Rosary are both round. I hope they haven't made contact, but Jim Bob from the lead is now down in 3rd with F1 Union on his tail. Meanwhile, Sasha and XGP is spun as well. The rain is really starting to affect the drivers. I think Sasha's pitting. F1 Union is already up into 2nd place, but he stays out. Frosty Life stays out too. Wild Matt stays out. Both up 9 places are F1 Union and Frosty Life. As there's Wild Matt! That's a huge crash for Wild Matt in the wall at Eau Rouge, the 2nd driver, and another VSC, but it's up to a safety car. Safety car is out. That will be a big advantage for F1 Union if he wants to go on to Inter. Taking the turn. And off he goes into the pits, F1 Union. This race, all of a sudden, pots up again. But will F1 Union come out in the lead? Ace Spencer has stayed out. Probably, in fact, almost very likely, just to have avoided the double stack with F1 Union. Sasha's pit, Jim Bob has pit. Sasha pit again. Sasha went on Inters. I don't know what that's for, but safety car. Safety car in. Oh, F1 Union, that's a terrible restart for F1 Union. As long as they don't overtake him, he'll be fine. But Frosty Life, immediately into the lead goes Frosty Life. F1 Union is being challenged by Moore Island. F1 Union is sending it down the inside of Frosty Life. He is in no mood whatsoever to lose that first position, and will go straight for it. He had a half of the restart, and now they're going to be side by side into Eau Rouge, maybe. Frosty Life is going to back out though, and doesn't want to risk a crash. And cutting Eau Rouge though, Frosty Life does. XGP gets a 3-second penalty. Now here comes Frosty Life. They're almost going to be 3 wide. F1 Union in the middle, and Moore Island on the Island backs out. F1 Union is still ahead, but Moore Island is in no mood whatsoever, and he's going to try and overtake Frosty Life, but just can't do it. And overtaking his old team, of course, because Moore Island raced in Haas last season. And he's going to be looking for any opportunity he can to pull away as this rain continues to pelt down on the circuit, as again going deep into the bus stop chicane is F1 Union and sliding on the exit. That will give Frosty Life all the encouragement he needs to take the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix, and that is what he does. Is F1 Union going to try and go back down the inside? Yes, he will. Is Frosty Life going to give him the respect to go down the inside? Frosty Life can hold it round the outside and does so brilliantly, and Frosty Life takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix ahead of F1 Union. It was going to happen. So this could be wet tyres maybe. As Frosty Life, Frosty Life has made a mistake of punching up, and F1 Union will take back the lead. He did very well to keep it out the wall. And are they going to be pitting for wets? Yeah, they are. They're going in for wets. Moore Island actually stays out. But this is where they are going in for wet tyres. Full wets time this season, we will have full wet tyres in use in Tier 2, as we've got Sasha spun on the entry to the pit lane. Now it's going to be, let's see if Frosty Life can get out ahead of F1 Union. Is it going to be a clean stop for him? I think F1 Union might have got in. Yes, he has. In fact, yeah, it's Amelia's had a spin. Moore Island has stayed out again. Moore Island still thinks that these inters are good that lap. Is Moore Island has decided enough is enough? No, he hasn't. Moore Island is being very adventurous right now. And he's staying out on the inters. What's the comparison? Look how much he just has to lift off. They both have to lift off probably the same, but the straight line speed is just different. It's just so much different. Look at this. Look how fast they can take the corners, but look how cautiously Moore Island has to take them on the inters. And he slides on the exit. That will give F1 Union everything he needs to breeze past the championship leader and into turn 1. Frosty Life is going to go for it as well. Oh wow! Frosty Life going for a big dive bomb there on Moore Island, giving him a twist of penalty in the process. I imagine Moore Island may report that if he found that too aggressive. Josh should be on the podium here. But in fact, that doesn't help. He's just got a penalty. In fact, that's what the penalty is like between. Yeah, Josh isn't going to get it. Unless. Oh no, Josh has spun! Josh has spun, and Moore Island spun as well! Moore Island is in the wall massively! Josh managed to keep it out the wall, but Moore Island is in the wall. Moore Island has no wing, and the safety car is out! And all of a sudden, with 5 laps to go, this race is taking a turn on its head. Spin. He is on course to win this race. So let's see when F1 Union is going to go. Frosty Life very close in the back of him, but Frosty Life does get the better restart. Frosty Life, is he just going to go straight into the lead here? Round the outside of turn 4 as they're battling in the background. Frosty Life is going to go for it. He goes onto the curb as Moore Island goes very wide. But now into Eau Rouge, are they going to be side by side? Frosty Life and F1 Union. This is so close, and Frosty Life is in the wall. Frosty Life is in the wall, and that is huge. That now allows F1 Union to coast into the distance. As it stands, at the moment, he is going to win in Spa as well for his second win in EXFL. Moore Island wins again in EXFL. Chicken penalties, Chicken Rosary, he's going to be second. Josh fourth, Sasha fifth. A. Spencer will be sixth, will drop, but will stay there with penalties. Frosty XGP spins around the final corner. Frosty Life limps home to take 7th place after that collision, and XGP will get 8th.